All we are saying is that we want South Africans to be prioritized. Clinics, our people must be serviced with dignity and pride. Foreigners must not go there because they must have their own medical insurance when they.
Operation Dudula members arrested for trying to stop immigrants from accessing hospital or medical care. This is my take as a Ghanaian. I support any South African citizen who is trying to stop crime in the country. I give them my maximum support as a Ghanaian. But I will not support anyone who tries to risk life. That is humanity.
Currently, we're at the Diepkloof police station. Members of Operation Dudula have gathered here from earlier this morning, basically demanding the release of 3 women who were arrested yesterday outside the Lillian Ngoyi clinic in the Diepkloof area. They allegedly stormed into the clinic and went into the maternity ward, then tried to remove a pregnant woman, claiming that she was a foreign national.
Commanders morning. 7 siboshiwe. Ama-foreigners agcwele seposi nase-maternity yaseposi akhona ama-foreigners so siboshiwe asazi ukuthi siboshelwe on which accounts bavele nje basibizela amaphoyisa uzodwa uhlala sukumeza emakliniki njalo nje masenza ama-programs so namhlanje usibizela amaphoyisa more than 20 police officers came to arrest commanders I3 awabomama. Imagine.
According to the founder of the Operation Dudula group, he realized that it is not about illegal foreigners, but it is about all African immigrants must leave the country, either legal or illegal. It is about hating a fellow African. It is about chasing a fellow African. That is why he left the group, because he realized that South Africa got embassies in other African countries, and as a human who have conscience, he couldn't stand but to leave the group.
But when we're fit on the streets, all foreigners must go. My brother, the biggest, there's 2 reasons why I left Operation Dudula. And by the way, Dlantlalax was never fired for Operation Dudula.
Jeez, you're responding.
I'm not responding.
Okay.
I'm straightening a curved line.
Okay.
So I was never fired simply because I was never employed. Operation Dudula had an organizational partnership with Soweto Parliament. Operation Dudula was a project inside Soweto Parliament in our space that resonated with the people's cries. In Soweto Parliament, our job was simple: to amplify the voices of our people. It's not tough. You don't have to think. You don't have to be a genius. What is the collective thinking and saying?
Yeah.
I must then amplify what they're thinking and saying. From there, how do I achieve solutions from what we're all discussing? Amplify what comes out of the collective. It's not tough. You don't have to be an A student to achieve that. What made me brilliant during the times of Operation Dudula was my ability to articulate issues, not because I'm smarter than anyone. So when Operation Dudula was about to go to a conference, people really thought that I must contest and participate, and I didn't. Then I refused to be a politician. That's the first thing that happened in Operation Dudula. But my 2 main reasons were that, number 1, I always refused to be in politics. When Operation Dudula took a decision that they are converting the movement into politics, I was one of the people that said, over my dead body, this train can leave me behind. Politics. Number 2, that broke the camel's back, was when, for the sake of trending and for the sake of relevance, for the sake of desperate acceleration, then had to change the course to fighting all foreigners, documented or undocumented. Not me. I'm too well traveled. I'm too exposed to understand that in the world we're interconnected. South Africa has embassies around the country, around the world, that says that we've got an international relation with many countries. We are not an island. If you say F all foreigners, to hell with all foreigners, that statement is too packed and you'll never carry it on your shoulders. And if you honestly clear, and it's not a mistake, that this is what you want to do, that train can also leave me. Guys, it's not a crime to disagree and say that I can't do this, you can carry on with it. I just don't understand why people must want to speak political English and try to revolutionize such a simple thing.
I will not support everyone who denies someone from healthcare. Healthcare is a universal right. No matter your nationality, you have right to healthcare. And this is inhuman. I will not support that. But if you're trying to stop crime in your country, crimes that are being committed by foreign nationals, why not? I support you 100%. But something that is based on hate, something that is based on personal interests, something that is based on specific agendas is something that I will not encourage or support as a Ghanaian. I support Operation Dudula in some areas, in a situation whereby they are fighting against crime. They are trying to make citizens' life easier. Citizens first in any country. I support it 100%. Citizens before immigrants or foreigners. I support that ideology. But something based on hate and personal interest, it is something that I will never support or encourage. So the police have the right to arrest if you are trying to risk life, if you're trying to play with life, if you're trying to push hatred or in the name of your self-interest. You will understand this is what I cannot support as a Ghanaian. But as a Ghanaian, we have same situation in Ghana. Some Nigerians are committing crime atrocities in our Ghanaian community. And we say no to it. We want the criminals out of our country. And the same thing when it comes to South Africa, I support the agenda of removing criminals from the country. But any agenda that pushes hatred and personal interest, it is something that I will not support. So please stop that agenda of stopping immigrants from accessing healthcare. That is against any international law. That is against human rights, no matter your nationality. But if you are trying to stop criminals from committing crimes, 100%, I support you. This is my take.
What is this? Mhlawumbe ani-understand mandate yamaphoyisa. Mandate yamaphoyisa asukudila ne-criminality, asukudila ne-crime. Mandate yamaphoyisa mandate yamaphoyisa asukudila ne-crime, because I reported crime. City power is taken, but never feel like because I reported crime, and I want you as law enforcers to act. You can't act. Should you put cameras down? Cameras down, my camera is dead. Why?